Hello, friends. Before we start tonight's story, we have a message for you from our sponsor. What's a game where no one wins? The waiting game. When it comes to hiring, don't wait for great talent to find you. Find them first with Indeed. When you're hiring, you need Indeed. Parents, Indeed is the hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Instead of spending hours on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills, Indeed's a powerful hiring platform that can help you do it all. They streamline hiring with powerful tools that find you matched candidates. With Instant Match, over 80% of employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job, according to Indeed Data US. One of the things we love about Indeed is that it makes hiring all in one place so easy, because Indeed does the hard work for you. Indeed shows you candidates whose resumes on Indeed fit your description immediately after you post so you can hire faster. At Sleep Tight, it's just Clark and I, but this would have made hiring much easier in the past. Join more than 3 million businesses worldwide that use Indeed to hire great talent fast. Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/sleeptight. Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/sleeptight. Indeed.com/sleeptight. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? You need Indeed. Hello, friends, and welcome to Sleep Tight Stories. In this story, Bernice is taking swimming lessons, but is a bit frustrated because Bobby always seems to be faster than her. Papa Bear talks to her about this, and after she gets ready for bed, Papa Bear tells her a story about BooBoo and Kai Kai. Bernice loves swimming. "Hi, Papa, I'm home, and I am super starving," yelled Bernice as she walked in the front door of their house, dropping her bag and kicking off her pool slides as she closed the door. "You will never guess where I am, little bear," Papa Bear said from the kitchen. "Papa, that wasn't a very hard guess. You are always in the kitchen when I get home," said Bernice as she walked into the room. "It seems that way, doesn't it?" laughed her papa. "I love spending time in the kitchen." "Why do you love spending time in the kitchen, Papa?" asked Bernice. "The kitchen is one of my favorite places. It's where we talk, we prepare and eat good food, and it's close to my office, so I can easily eat lots of treats throughout the day. I like our kitchen because it always smells like cookies," Bernice said. "Speaking of cookies, I made you special cookies today." "Really? What kind are they?" Bernice asked, even more excited since she felt so hungry. "They are called birthday cake cookies." "Is it my birthday, Papa?" she asked. "No, little bear, not yet. I'm just practicing a new cookie recipe for that very special day." "Practice makes perfect, Papa." "You are correct, little bear. And I thought since you were getting so much exercise in the hot sun, you might enjoy a sweet treat." "I think you make me sweet treats no matter what I do," Bernice said with a smile. "Well, that's because this is one way I show that I love you, little bear." "So, how was swimming practice today?" Papa Bear asked. "It was fun, Papa. First, Coach Emily had us do some warm-ups by the side of the pool, and then we got in the pool and warmed up some more. Then we focused on breaststroke for most of the rest of our practice time. How is your breaststroke coming along, little bear? Coach Emily says I am doing very well, and all I need is more practice. It takes time to get stronger, she says. Good. I'm happy to hear that. As long as you listen to your coach and try your best to apply what she says, I am sure you will do great. Well, I don't know, Papa. I got a little frustrated again today, Bernice said with a bit of a frown on her face. Why were you frustrated? Asked her Papa. Well, at the end of practice, the coach had us have a race, and while it was supposed to be for fun, I really wanted to win. I guess maybe I am kind of competitive. It's fun to try to win at races, little bear. You and I often race home when we are walking on the sidewalk. Yes, but that's different, because since I am so fast, I let you win sometimes. Right. You are a very kind racer. But today, Papa, no matter how hard I tried, I always came in last. I didn't win one race at all, and Bobby won all the time. That's okay, little bear. We can't win all the time. Did your teammates cheer you on? Oh, yes, Papa. Coach Emily says it's very important that we help each other be the best swimmers we can be, so that we can all improve together. I think Coach Emily is right. You can race your teammates and still support each other in the pool. I know, Papa, but everyone seems to be getting so fast in the pool, while I am not. Especially Bobby. He has gotten super fast recently, and now he says maybe instead of studying dinosaurs when he grows up, that he might become an Olympic swimmer. It's wonderful that Bobby loves swimming, little bear. You still love swimming too, don't you? Yes, Papa. I just wish I was improving as fast as Bobby. I am happy that he is fast, and we all cheer for him when he swims. But sometimes I would like to win too, Bernice said with a grin. Little bear, we all improve at our own pace. You will get faster in your own time. I know you will. Just listen to the coach and try hard, so there is no need to be so frustrated. Just enjoy swimming, support your teammates, and don't worry so much about being number one. You and your teammates have quite a lot of time before you need to be concerned with competition and races and stuff. I still love studying science best, Papa. I am happy to hear that. It's good to learn many different things, little bear, including science, math, languages, and of course, swimming and other sports. Yeah, I love sports, except for basketball. My legs are too short, and I can't dribble well, Bernice said, pretending to dribble a ball. I wasn't very good at basketball when I was in school, but I still loved playing. We can't be great at everything, but it's fun to try, Papa Bear said as he walked to the refrigerator to take out lunch. What's for lunch, Papa? Bernice said as her stomach started making all kinds of noises. How does a tuna fish sandwich and a salad sound, little bear? Will that help fuel our little swimmer? Sounds great. I love tuna fish. But, Papa, what about the cookies? Bernice asked, looking at the huge tray of cookies cooling on the counter. I haven't forgotten the cookies, little bear. They will be ready just in time for when you finish eating your lunch. It's that time, Papa, said Bernice. "And what time is that, little bear?" replied her papa. "The time you read me a story." "Are you sure you can stay awake? You did a lot of activities today," her papa asked. "I think so, Papa. Maybe a short story," Bernice said with a great big yawn. "Did you do all the things you need to do before bed?" "I think so. I had a soapy bath. I put on my dolphin pajamas. I brushed my teeth. And I even did some stretches." "Stretching is a good idea after all the exercise you had today. Are you comfy?" "Yes, Papa." "How about Twigga, Wolfie, and Madeline? Are they ready for a story too?" "They said they are ready, though I think they are a bit tired too." "Okay, give me a hug and a kiss, and I'll tell you a short story." "Thank you, Papa." Once upon a time, in a world full of magic and fun, there lived a brave little bear named BooBoo. She lived in a large castle at the edge of a mystical forest. And in this forest there were unicorns, fairies, gnomes, and all manner of insects, birds, and animals. It was a wonderful place. Her best friend was a young dragon called Kai Kai, and they liked to play as much as they could. The kingdom they lived in was full of people who lived in the meadows, those who lived in the hills, and those who lived in the forest. And they all lived in harmony. On this beautiful sunny day, BooBoo and Kai Kai were at the river that was close to BooBoo's castle, swimming, splashing, and having the kind of fun that happens from having all the time in the world. "It's not fair, Kai Kai. You are so big that any time you move in the water, you create the biggest splashes," BooBoo said, as she was again soaked with water. "You made the rules of the splashing game, BooBoo. I can't help it if I was a born splasher," Kai Kai said with a smile. "Remind me next time I create a game to make the rules favor small, short bears and not large, fire-breathing dragons," BooBoo replied. "I will try my best," Kai Kai said as he shook the water off his body, once again making BooBoo all wet. "You certainly can swim much better than I can," said Kai Kai. "I think that's because your feet touch the ground, and it's too hard for you to swim in such shallow water. I love swimming on a hot day." "Hopefully the fish will come back soon after being scared of our splashing," Kai Kai said with a laugh. "They always do. I think once they see us, they go downriver for the day and return when we leave." Bluebell told me that she was talking to an elder fairy who said that the fish didn't mind sharing the river with us, BooBoo said. Sitting down on the bank of the river, Kai Kai asked, "So, are you going to the early summer festival in the village?" "I think so. The whole family usually does, but I'm not so excited this year." "Why?" "I can't go because of my size, but I know many of the people of the forest and meadows and hills love going to this festival." "Well, every year there is a race, and my older brother always enters and usually finishes in the top 3, if not first." "I heard your brother is a good runner, so what's the problem, BooBoo?" "My father always seems so proud and happy whenever he wins. I would like him to cheer me on, too." "Come on, BooBoo. You know your father is very proud of you, too. You read and write so well. I bet he thinks you are going to be a great writer someday. And the library you have? I think it must be one of the best libraries in all the kingdom, said Kai Kai, gesturing with his front hands. And every year that you enter the writing competition, you win. I know, but it certainly would be nice to win at running, just once, BooBoo said as she put her hands up like she had just won a race. But your talent is writing, just like my talent is flying and breathing fire. Maybe I can be multi-talented. I think you are the most talented bear in the whole kingdom, Kai Kai said. I think you are just saying that because you know the cook in our kitchen made fresh cookies and you want some, BooBoo said with a laugh. You're right. You have the best cookies. But I do believe you can do anything you set your mind to. It would be nice if the winner this year was a girl, BooBoo said. Girls can do anything that boys can do, said Kai Kai. Well, that settles it then. I will enter the race and try to win. Tomorrow I start training. Can you help me? BooBoo asked. I would love to help you. I know. I'll be your coach. Perfect, replied BooBoo. Just one question. Will there be cookies? Asked Kai Kai. For 2 weeks, every morning at sunrise, rain or shine, BooBoo and Kai Kai would meet at the flat part of the trail that runs through the meadow toward the mystical forest. BooBoo would practice her sprinting and go for long runs to build up her endurance. Kai Kai would time her and provide encouragement. They continued until finally, during the first day of the summer festival, the race was about to begin. I'm so nervous, BooBoo said to Kai Kai. Don't be nervous. Just focus on your breathing and try your best. You will be great. Thank you for your help, Kai Kai. That's what friends are for, Kai Kai replied, as he left her to go watch, where his size wouldn't ruin the view for others. If BooBoo could see her father sitting in the stands, she would notice the look of surprise on his face, which was much the same look as her older brother, who was at the other end of the starting line. And then the runners took their starting positions. The whistle blew, and the race began. It was a short race, 4 turns around the short track, but BooBoo tried her very best. She visualized winning. Then she thought about how her legs hurt. Then she visualized the plate of cookies she would eat after she finished the race. She passed 1 runner, then 2, then 3, and then 4. She kept going as fast as she could until the end was in sight, and she crossed the finish line. She could hear her father yelling in the distance and the cheers of the crowd. She didn't win. She came in 5th, with her older brother coming in 2nd. After Kai Kai flew down and congratulated her, helped her eat some cookies, and her older brother came over and punched her in the arm, her father came to see her. In his deep voice, he said, "When did you start running, BooBoo? I was quite surprised to see you at the starting line." "I just started a couple weeks ago," she said quietly. "Well, BooBoo, you did very, very well. And just as I have always said, no matter what you decide to do, I will always be proud of you. You are the bravest little bear I have ever seen, and you can accomplish anything you want to do. I am very proud of you." And BooBoo was happy and very tired. And with that, Papa Bear gave Bernice a kiss on the forehead, adjusted her blanket, making sure that her friends were comfy too, turned off her lamp, and quietly whispered, "Good night." And that's the end of our story. Good night. Sleep tight.